my friends, welcome to Swap and Glue. I'm going to give you all the instructions and information today that you need to participate. The first thing you need to do is go over to my Facebook group, Creating with Jovi's Journals and Crafts, join, and then enter the event, and that way you can exchange securely in the private group addresses with people that you want to swap with. All right, so that's number one. Number two, be sure to use the hashtag swap and glue. And you know when you use a hashtag, it's all one word, okay? You don't separate the words on hashtags so they don't work properly. You're also going to tag Creating with Jovi at Creating with Jovi. All right? Now, I want to give a shout out to my friend Recrafted by Carol because Recrafted by Carol and myself started Swap and Glue during the pandemic. She is super busy on her channel, and so she cannot co-host with me. So I am hosting this, but I definitely wanted to give her a shout out. She's amazing, and I really loved collaborating with her on this particular event. Now, number three, once you find a partner in the group, or if you know somebody that you want to swap with, you can just say, hey, so-and-so, do you want to swap? And then that's no problem. You don't necessarily have to go into the group to find someone. But if you can't find someone, you definitely want to do that. And you're probably going to want to swap with multiple people. As mentioned in my other video, it was my channel update video. We're going to do Swap and Glue in January, February, and March. And we'll use the whole month to do one, and then we'll use the whole month to do another, and then so on and so forth. And then we'll probably take a break. But this will get us off the ground, and this will be great fun. Number four, you are going to send 10 images or more to your partner. They can have a theme or not. Number five, use only the images sent to you. Don't add your own in. That is part of the challenge, is to use what your partner sent to you. So those are the basic rules of the road. Everything else I'll cover while I'm collaging. Let's get started. What do you mail to your swap partner? Well, you mail them at least 10 images. All right, let me give you some examples. So magazine pages are fantastic, and you can mail 10 magazine pages for less than $1. So it's very cost effective to mail paper, right? Nothing bulky. Okay, this is all about collage. Okay, that's what it is collage. So 10 images. Now this one doesn't count. You can do a theme, or you can mail to your partner random. So I just real quick chose 10 images of random stuff, okay? And magazine pages is kind of nice because your partner can then just choose which image that they want to do. I also had this. This came off my blueberry bush. Oh, this one doesn't count. That's small. This was just random. I just threw it in my pile, right? So again, you can do a theme, or you can do random. I think I always did random, but that's up to you. And again, it can be more than 10. This is from my friend Carol, and her channel used to be Carol's Recrafted Boutique, but she has since changed it. But I figured I'd use this today, just because she had sent it to me, and just to honor her. So 10 images at least. You can send 20. I mean, whatever. That doesn't matter as long as you send 10. Now, what do you do as the person receiving these images? You create a collage. You do not add any other images. You don't go through your stash and put in something because you want it there. You don't do that. Okay, Swap and Glue is the challenge of working with stuff that somebody else sent to you. Okay, that's what it's all about. So have fun with that, challenge yourself, and hope that your partner sends you stuff that you feel like you can work with, but you always can't. I found it always very inspiring to have to create with something somebody else sent me. It wasn't my choice. And yet I needed to create with that, and I always loved it. Now what I have done, I have grabbed a vintage piece of, this is a bank statement that I had coffee dyed, as you can see, beautifully coffee dyed. It's really dark. Anyway, I'm going to use this side, and this is what I'm going to do my collage on. You can use whatever you want. You can have an art journal, a mixed media journal, a plain piece of paper, cardstock, whatever you want to use. That part doesn't matter. That's completely up to you. This was hanging around. I saw it and I said, that's going to be my collage page, right? You can do your collage as big or as small as you want. That is completely up to you, okay? And then once your collage is done, if it's in an art journal, it becomes part of your art journal. If it's on board, you could keep it because you love it. Or if you're like, you can cut it and turn it into a masterboard, right? And turn it into tags or whatever. So I'm just giving you ideas of what you can do if you want to. But let's get started. So I just, like I said, I randomly grabbed these. There is no theme here. There's no theme, none of it makes any sense, but I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot. So you don't have to use all 10. You can use as much of the papers that were sent to you as you want, or as little as you want. So what I know already, and this is again to honor my friend Carol, and she loves cats, we're gonna go ahead and use this cat. So let's go ahead and cut this cat out. Now, as far as how you create your collage, that is up to you. You can tear, you can cut, you can, do whatever you want as far as that goes. There's no rules except for the fact that you can't add your own stuff. That's really it. That's the rules. So here we go. Let's go ahead and put this collage together. Now, some of you might be new to collage, and so just so you know, I started a collage class on my channel. So if you'd like to learn some basics, you can check that out. And I wanted to get it rolling before I knew I was going to relaunch Swap and Glue. And so here we are. Let's go ahead and use this shoe because this is fantastic. So I love it. It's a yellow high top, which is right up my alley. Some of you know that I have a pink pair of high tops and a purple pair of high tops. So here we go. We got that cut out. I definitely want to use some of this, and I definitely want to use some of this because I think that looks kind of cute right there. So let's use this as our background. I think this is, I thought this was wallpaper, but it's not. It is just really thick scrapbook paper. It's pretty cool. I like it. So let's go ahead and put this down. I might go ahead and use this whole sheet as my background. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and fold that there. And since that's a crisp line up at the top, I'll go ahead and cut that with my paper cutter. What else can I tell you about Swap and Glue? Yeah, a ton of videos that you can refer to, collage class videos that you can refer to. What else? You can use any kind of glue you want. For this, I'm definitely going to use my Aleene's Tacky Glue, but for lighter papers, I might just use glue stick because these collages I'll end up keeping for myself. They're not going to go into a book that I sell, so I would feel comfortable using glue stick. Some of you know my opinion on that, and some of you maybe don't. So I'll go ahead and share that. So glue stick is, typically speaking, the type of glue that over time dries out. It's got no, I don't want to say rubbery, but it's got, the way that it's created, it dries out and it sort of flakes and then things can come apart. So I don't use it except for a few applications. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spread this out. All right, that's a fun background. I really like that. So let's play now. So let's say our shoe is here, and let's say our cat could be cozied up right there. All right, so we're thinking that. I might separate that. Let's make sure we get Carol's envelope over here. Look, she's got a little cat. Let's tear it. Let's go ahead and tear. and see what happens. So my sweet birdies are molting, and so Rico's been a little sassy. Okay, actually, we've got a purse here. Let's take that off just in case. And if not for this collage, maybe another one. And you know what? Let's take this off too. It says Royal Mail on it. Again, we're gonna do this one in honor of my friend. So we're just having fun with this one. I'm not trying to impress anyone. The only thing I want to impress with you would be just how fun it can be, right? To collage and to be unpredictable and to just enjoy the process. Oh, I don't want to take that tape off because it's going to take the kitty cat off. So here, let's do that. And look at this. Look at these. Aren't they so cute? All right, let's get back to this. We've got a shoe. We have a cat. I don't know. I might move the cat over. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll give some space in between the cat and the shoe. And then maybe that's where we put these birds. Let's find out. Because you know cats and birds. You know how that is. So let's test that out for a sec. And also I just wanted to mention to you that you don't have to pre-place things like I am right now. You can just start gluing. Usually that is actually what I do, but I figured I'd do a little placing today. Let's go ahead and make sure we get this kitty on here. Let's go with, let's do this. We might put that right here. We'll just set it there for now. And then I cut off part of the piece that said swap and glue. The word glue isn't full, but that's okay. We'll have it running off the page, maybe like up here or something. And then, oh, the purse is cute. Let's go a little tighter with our tear around the purse. Carol, if you're watching this and you want to get in on it, not host. I mean, you're welcome to, of course, but if you just wanted to swap, though, I'd be happy to do that with you, especially for old time's sake. Okay, so there's that. Now, what other images? We have some large images taking up a lot of space here. So what else do we have that we might want to have some fun adding in? Let's take a look. None of that. Happy house, interesting. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I don't think any of this has the right vibe, so we're just going to move that over here. Let's have a look at these. I don't think so. The blueberries, we do have some fruit on here, but I don't think I like the blueberries. Oh, but we do have some old advertising. Let's have a look. Some of that might be fun. Let's see. Let's see. Let me put this here. I have this. I'm going to start gluing these down. Maybe I leave this exposed. You know, maybe we do. Yeah, let me go ahead and start putting this down. The first thing I'll do is put our little birds on. Okay, my friends? I have a little bit of paper that's sort of flapped over here. I wonder if I can, let me just cut that off real quick. Okay. Okay, now I'm thinking, get my little shoe back there. I think this is going to go right about here. Glue that into place. All right, now let's get our shoe on. That's fun. Now that's thin magazine, so I do not mind using some glue, just some plain old glue stick. Now I will tell you, I've had a lot of luck with this. It's Scholastic, and I bought a bunch of it on clearance at Office Depot, and it's a great one. It's a great glue stick. I do think there are different qualities of glue stick. I do believe that. But this one's been great so far. All right, let's get this glued on here. Now, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I was considering putting the cat, kind of tucking the kitty under the shoe a little, so I'm not going to push that down quite yet. Let's go ahead and get kitty cat glued on here. The only problem with using glue stick, it seems like my fingers definitely get stickier when I use the glue stick instead of my glue bottle. I think maybe the feet are going to be hanging off the page. Let's find out. Let's see, yeah, I think so. So I'm just filling in that gap, and I'm going to bring this down here like this. There we go. And then I'll put a little glue here so that the shoe can go down. There we go. There's a little tiny gap right there. I want to cover that up. Okay. I think I've got this where I want it. Pretty good. Before we move forward, I want to go ahead and cut the pieces that are hanging over off of the page. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and add this over here. I like that. Let's do it. Am I on the, yeah, I just want to make sure I was in screen. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oops. I had my top on. I was trying to use it. So this is heavier paper, so that's why I'm using the other glue. Okay, I think it would be cute to tuck this under here, the Royal Mail, and have that sort of come up there. I might even scooch it in a little bit, like that. So let me get some glue on there. Rico must like swap and glue. He is really going to town. There we go. All right, you guys, we could actually add the swap and glue words here, or we could come up here and add it. Oh, you know what? I like the cat looking up at it. Let's do that. Oh yeah, okay, that'll be good. Kitty cat's looking up at it and feeling inspired by the idea of it. All right, there we go. I will go ahead and use, I think she was using pink and blue. Let me see what I have. I won't have the same shades, but we're going to finish the word glue. And then I'll go over that with blue. Not that anyone's really going to notice, but at least it's there. Okay, now, should we put anything in the corner, or do we like it plain? Well, we have our purse. Where do we want to put our purse? I think I want to put the purse here, but let's go ahead and look over here. No, I don't like it there. Hanging off the cat's ear is possible. That's an interesting thought, actually. Huh. Let me cut around this handle. I'm going to leave the rest of it torn, and then I'm going to take my hole punch. Let me see what happens if we pretend like it's just hanging there off the ear. Do we like that? I mean, the hole punch maybe didn't make too much of a difference, but ooh, hold on. We're gonna open this up, and then part of it's going over the ear and part of it's going under the ear. And that way it will look like an earring. See, like that. Okay, let's do it. So this is the great fun thing. So you have these images, and it will really help you to be creative. Just be free and be creative and just have fun with it. That's all that this is about, is having fun with it, right? Let's tilt this a little bit. So that's what I want. That's the most that I could ever want from this collaboration. It was meant to be fun, and it is fun. So just make sure that you enjoy it. Don't overthink it. Just go with it, right? Okay, so we got that. And is there anything else? Well, let's have a look at these, and there might not be. I like this the way it is. I don't actually think it needs anything else, but let me just look at this and make sure there's nothing on here. The words, look, it's new. Well, it's not new. Swap and Glue has been around a while, but it's a new season of it, so I don't know. Maybe we're done. Now, if you want to, you could probably take a marker and do like a little outlining if you wanted to. Not to say that you have to, but just to add a little fun to it. If you want to, you could. Like that. Maybe go around our kitty. Just can't add images, but I think it's fine to add some ink if you want to. There we go. I mean, this is just for fun. It's absolutely not necessary to do this part. I just felt like I wanted to, that's all. You can see I'm not even taking my time and being very particular about it. I'm just sort of enjoying doing it. There we go. Where else do we need some polka dots? Okay. Anywhere else? Are we good? Are we polka dotted out? I think we just need some around the ear. I don't know why, I just felt like that. There we go. Okay, my friends, so this is an example of having 10 images and using, you know, some of them. And I love how this turned out. This makes me so happy. This is a happy collage. This, again, is in honor of my friend Carol of Recrafted by Carol. And thank you, Carol, for starting this really, really fun collab with me all those years ago. And I appreciate it. So I appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer them and make sure that we get you on the right track so that you can enjoy this. Thanks for watching. See you soon.